Hey everybody, welcome to a video by Matt6Wade1. This is Wade, and this is a little workshop tour. You guys probably already had this with my previous account, Matt6Wade, but I'm just gonna throw it out there for who hasn't seen it. So first we'll start with this bench here. Got a bench laid out, and then I got these bunch of these little drawers. I got motors in here. I got wrenches that come with your kits, and here are socket wrenches. And then here are socket wrenches too, or these are sockets. These are socket wrenches, and then here's just empty containers for screws and stuff. And then in here, some antenna tubes and antenna caps. Up here is band-aids in here, and then there's body pins in here, all perfectly organized. Like if you look right here, you can see all the body pins are like perfectly organized and stuff, like the HPI ones over here, and then the big ones and small ones and stuff, and then some retainers. And then right here, this is actually kind of cool. I made this myself. It's like a motor cleaning kit. What here? So let me see if I can set the camera down. There we go. So see, you just open it like that, and then there's this here. There's this brush, and then there's another brush here, and then there's this lubricant that here, that's for the bearings in the inside. Keep that in a little container. Got a bunch of crystals in there, and then there's that. And then over here I have the same thing almost. I just have a bunch of soldering tools and stuff like that all in here. Lighter, soldering brush, solder. Up here is a bunch of heat sinks. I got this blue heat sink here. Not enough lighting over here, sorry guys. Some acid paste, soldering paste, and then here's my soldering gun. And section over here is my third hand that I made. Then over here we come around to the paper towel holder that I made. It's homemade. I mean, here are the rags that we got. See, I just basically put a couple pieces of scraps. Then when you need a new one, you just slide it off like that, and it works pretty good. And then there's a certain amount of clearance between there. Just hang the rag up there, and then over here I have a rag hanging again. Then over here I have all my connectors. I have a bunch of connectors hanging up. Traxxas connectors, my batteries, a power bar, and then my Dremel kit hanging from there. Not Dremel kit, but Dremel bar hanging from there. And then my Dremel kit's underneath there, and then a saw, and then this bench here I made. A bunch of my chargers. I have 2 chargers and 1 there. And then here's an LED light kit. And then right here, see, you can, it's like an RC car. I'm not sure where you can get this, but you can plug a bunch of different lights into it. Red ones, anything like that. That's a kit waiting to go into something. Traxxas logo made out of steel, and then some pictures, a light there, and it goes down to here, and then there's the air compressor, and then there's the T-Max, and then the E-Max, and then here's the Traxxas Slash 1/16 scale 4-wheel drive. Right now I got the I'm not sure what kind of rims and tires these are, but they were the rally tires for the HPI Flux over there, but they fit perfect on here. They look sweet too. I might keep them on there. I don't know. I might make them drift tires for the Savage, or sorry, not Savage, the HPI Sprint 2 Flux. And then down here is the micro rock crawler. It's pretty nice. As you can see, the body on it, I made that myself. And then there's a stock one down there. And here's the Mini T. It has quite a bit of upgrades on it. I got a separate electronic speed controller and a receiver, AM receivers coming in, digital torque servo with servo horn and saver, and then you got the oil-filled shocks here, and I'm waiting for the slipper configuration to come in also. There's a snowmobile down there. It's kind of young. Tried to make it good, but not very. And then over here we have up there is a all fuel, and then a body, and then right where the slash and stuff is, and then all the boxes over here. And then you come down to here, here's all the magazines that I have, a bunch of magazines, and then here's all the owner's manuals for my kits. Those are all just owner's manuals. And then over there's the Exceed box. And here's the Exceed Forza, working pretty good. And then here's the vintage RC10T. It's pretty sweet. All it needs is a differential screw for it, and then we're good. Just because it's a ball differential, and the differential needs to be squeezed together by a screw, and I have to find the right screw yet. So then we'll look in these drawers here. Bunch of parts, LiPo batteries. Here we got Venom LiPo batteries, motors, like 6 of these 6-cell battery packs, 7 cells, chargers, everything, receivers, 10 receivers, shock parts, just random shock parts that don't really go on anything, HPI parts, and here's a screw kit that I put together. Everything's perfectly organized, seals in there. And then here's all the servos. Here's all the servos that I have. Here we can actually open this up. So here's all the servos that I have, all the gears. I organize them. These are all just for servos. And there's some Traxxas servos in there, seals, all that good stuff. Shut that. Servo horns, everything you can imagine. And then helicopter parts. There's not much to show in there. And here I have hex. And here I have pinion gears. See, I have a bunch of pinion gears in there. And here's Traxxas EMAX parts. And then here is 1/16 scales, slash, whatever you want to call it. Parts in there. And this other drawer here. I'm trying to make this quick because I don't want it to be too long. Spur gears all in there. Random parts, keys, and then mini parts in here. Bike parts. And then over here is just basically nothing. And down here is just wheels and tires and stuff. Random. And then down here's my field kit. I'll make a video of that later. Here's all my oils down here. Glue, Glue Gun, CLR, Performance Transmission Oil, rubbing alcohol, WD-40 Jigaloo, white lithium grease, Easy Off, stuff like that you use in an RC workshop. Up here's all my shock oils. These are all just shock oil, and then over there, and then here's my glow igniters. They get attached like that, just pop off. And I was looking for this. There's an extension cord. Now you guys will have better lighting because I'll drag that light, that one right there, and drag it all the way over here so you can get better lighting over here and stuff. So I'll use that later. Training kit for the helicopter. All my boxes again for RC stuff. And then here's my E-Flite Blade MCX. And down there's just a bunch of guns and slingshots and stuff. And then over here's all my controllers. I got 3 Traxxas TQ controllers from 2.4 gigahertz and 1 Losi 2.4 gigahertz, and then these are all just AM radios from Losi and Traxxas and electrics. Then we have over here a bin of every part that breaks goes in here, so I'm going to be collecting that. Even tools, like look at this tool that was from Traxxas, it snapped, and here's another one that snapped. Yeah, it snapped the exact same spot. And then here's the HPI Sprint 2 Flux. Put a light over here too so you guys can see. Everything's perfect on this. It's basically brand new 2.4 gigahertz. We're ready to roll for that. And then in here we have all these tools. We have cutters, pliers, gloves, everything that you'd need in there. And over here is grease gun, glue guns. Down here is saw, string, bunch of zip ties. You always need those, and stapler and aluminum tape. And then down here is some air compressor tools, screwdrivers, brush, sandpaper stuff, all the foam, all that good stuff. And then we're back over here is just a garbage can. And yeah, here's a clear view of the workshop. I'll do it from back here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, here's the clear view of the workshop. Everything's set up. It's kind of like a room type thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's just a workshop tour, and I didn't really go into detail because I didn't want to make this video too long because I'm doing it on my BlackBerry, so I don't want to take up all the space. I know I'm going to take it off after, but I just don't want to have to redo it or anything like that because this will not work for Movie Maker, so it's a different format. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the RC Workshop tour, so just feel free to check out the other videos and take it easy.